While the heart of the IGM Art Gallery are the dynamic and beautiful gallery shows, which are staged 3 times each year, it is the vital educational forums that encapsulate the soul of the IGM Gallery. IGM Art Gallery's educational forums, celebrating the expressions of human creativity, solving the puzzle with the compass of scholarly dialogue. The forums serve as a community compass guiding discussions that address a multitude of vital issues causing local and world anxiety by providing a venue for deliberation by meaningful, learned, and civil discussion. The IGM unites spokesmen from many points of view, facilitating an endeavor to expose the veracity and truthfulness of competing ideas, dogmas, prejudices, long-held beliefs, and potential solutions. Ultimately, the IGM Art Gallery contributes to the greater good by bringing factions closer to unity, tolerance, understanding, and mutual respect. The purpose of a compass is to be a tool used to stay on a path in the direction of a desired destination. More than a tool, a compass is a dependable guide that even in the fiercest storm, steadfastly stays true to purpose and calmly serves as a shepherd, ushering forward toward the intended objective. Used properly, a compass will assist the wary traveler stay the course and not wander into unintended mires. The IGM educational forums are by design a compass that serves to help dedicated individuals and communities work together with mutual respect towards cooperative vital solutions. The work of the IGM Compass is difficult but vitally important.
And Lynn, this is all part of the gallery here. For what reason? What's accomplished in the long run by exhibits like this?
Well, our mission here at the Institute for Genetic Medicine Art Gallery is to serve as a forum for open-minded, deliberative discussions on complex social issues.
Doctors and others come in and look at this art and use this as the starting point for larger discussions about Alzheimer's.
Yes, they do. And our sponsors of this exhibit are the League of Women Voters of Los Angeles and the Andrus Center for Gerontology's Leonard Davis School, which are on our other campus at the University Park.
Well, it all sounds...
Understanding human interaction is like working a complex jigsaw puzzle, but the pieces of the puzzle do not come packaged in a box. We have no picture of the solution to serve as a guide. The pieces of the puzzle rarely fit snugly together, and they don't want to stay together after being assembled. Yet, it is essential that we never stop trying to piece together the puzzle, for our future is dependent upon our resolve to succeed. We all know that in our world the pieces of the puzzle are always misaligned, they are always scattered about, and just when you think you have the conundrum finally figured out, the pieces start moving, changing positions, changing importance, changing relationships. This puzzle of society's interactions is maddeningly difficult to solve. So how do we get the pieces to fit together? How do we formulate a glue that will bond them as one? How do we join them firm to stay? How do we encourage them to work together for the good of all? At the IGM Forums, we place the pieces together one at a time through vision, dedication, planning, outreach, inclusion, but mainly through plain old-fashioned hard work. And who does this gallant work? Who fits together the puzzle? That's easy to answer. It is our volunteers, our community leaders, our artists, our lecturers, our university, USC, the IGM faculty and advisors, the press, the public who participate in the forums, all those who come to participate and to share their point of view, who come with an open mind, willing to learn from others. No dogma, No hyperbole, no preaching. Just listening, learning, understanding, exchanging, practicing patience. The tool the forums utilize are citizen participation, track 2 diplomacy, to engage with current issues, non-confrontational dialogue, peace and tolerance, compassion. Because of the efforts, the relationships the IGM Gallery creates are enduring and difficult to fracture. If the IGM Art Gallery Forums has a maxim, it surely is to be an incubator for ideas by facilitating fresh voices, speaking rationally, and in a gentle tone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IGM Art Gallery. Here's the art frame. The artist is Mike Becker. Take it from here, Mike.
As artists, we have unique, I would say, insight into the human condition by the nature of our observation of other people, the environment. And as such, we have an ability to kind of sort of think outside of the box, similar to how I think scientists would also look at the world. And maybe between the two, we can bridge a discussion that helps move the leaders, all right, from the 6 sectors of our society, from public, private, nonprofit, faith-based, academic, and media, to engage, collaborate, and move our species towards a greater good.
I'm going to ask us to divide into 6 groups: public, private, nonprofit, faith-based, academic, and media groups. What we want you to see is that you have a hub or a pod of people that you talk to. You're going to ask each other and answer 3 questions. What is our sector's worst pain point or challenge? What are our sector's best resources? And what is our suggested next step to share and leverage with leaders in other sectors? The spokesperson will come back and they will say what your group answered to each of those 3 questions.
So we actually found several pain points.
Developing a project that is art-based, collaborative, open-ended, multimedia project that is something that exists online as well as offline and for educational purposes. We have the hexagons that students can do artwork and kind of connect it together.
Specialist Denise Tudor, a unique mentorship program involving Keck USC and the LA Unified School District. Find out what the kids will be learning coming up on Eyewitness News. Please join me in welcoming Bob and Carol Donahue.
If we can help students recover their health, we can open the doors to their future.
We will lift youth out of poverty so that they can sit at this very table and be the next generation of leaders. And it is partnerships like we celebrate today that make it possible for students.
But the emphasis is shifting, and I think many people are sensing this, to what we really need is really a focus on wellness, on health, on well-being, and that work is done in the community.
Our work would not be possible without our partners.
We are just so proud and honored to work with SOS Mentors.
These students not only are brilliant artists, but have also become advocates
for a healthy lifestyle.
Jacqueline Hamilton. I'm a field representative with Congresswoman Karen Bass, who is very concerned about job creation and works, as you heard earlier this morning from President Franks, very closely with him, with the job opportunities and training opportunities here at Trade Tech, but also at the other colleges and training centers in her district, including West LA College. And she's particularly interested in those opportunities being open to the African diaspora, as in people who've been here for 400 years, but also specifically people who are immigrants from Africa or first-generation Americans with an African heritage. Because it's an interesting, specific situation that often gets overlooked. Most of the Africans in the United States are highly educated, very often citizens and voters, and they kind of blend into the background. People just look at them as African Americans, you know, part of the whole black population in the United States, but they can have specific needs and also specific resources and ideas to offer, and we want to make sure that we're taking advantage of those. She worked for 3 years to get the African Growth and Opportunities Act passed, AGOA, in Congress, and is particularly interested in now seeing it implemented, seeing trade relationships with sub-Saharan African nations developed in a robust way, and would really like for Los Angeles businesses and individuals to be able to benefit from that as well. So I'm happy to talk to anyone who wants to talk about that more, and thank you very much.